You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Thursday the 16th of January, 2025. It is 26 days after the winter solstice. It is 63 days before the spring equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 27th day of Nivose, the day of plomb, of lead. The sun rises today at 7:17 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:05 p.m. The sun sets today at 4:54 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 5:24 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 5:58 p.m. The length of daytime today is 1 minute 34 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waning gibbous phase and is 92% full at midday. The last quarter will arrive on Tuesday, the 21st of January. These are the predicted tides today for Horn's Hook. In the early morning, low tide, 5:21 a.m., 0 centimeters. At midday, high tide, 11:46 a.m., 1 meter 40. In the evening, low tide, 5:56 p.m., minus 12 centimeters. In our shared realm of plants and animals. As animals and plants on land are fairly quiescent this time of year, now is a good time to visit the beach at Hallett's Cove. At low tide, the seaweed Unfeltia plicata can be seen clinging to the rocks. With thin fronds growing from a thicker stem, the deep purple-red algae looks like a tiny wet tumbleweed. The common name for Unfeltia plicata is landlady's wig. Commemorations. On this day in 1458 BCE, the Egyptian queen Hatshepsut died at the age of 50 and was buried in the Valley of the Kings. She is one of the few women pharaohs in Egyptian history. By the ancient calendar, she died in the regnal year 22, in the month of Mechir, the second month of the season of Peret, the season of growth, on the 10th day of the month. On this day in 1786, Virginia enacted the Statute for Religious Freedom. The statute disestablished the Church of England in Virginia and guaranteed freedom of religion to people of all religious faiths, including Christians of all denominations, Jews, Muslims, and Hindus. Part of the text reads, "Our civil rights have no dependence on our religious opinions, any more than our opinions in physics or geometry." On this day in 1883, the Pendleton Act was passed by Congress. It created a professional civil service for the United States. It replaced the old spoils system, under which government jobs were doled out as favors to political allies of the current administration. It ensured that qualified professionals would staff government departments, rather than unqualified political hacks. On this day in 2016, Commander Scott Kelly aboard the International Space Station beamed a picture to Earth of the first flower ever grown in space, a zinnia. It was grown using NASA's vegetable production system, known as VEGGIE. On this day in 1908, the stage and film actress Ethel Merman was born here in Astoria. There's no business like show business. And today we wish a happy birthday to Sade, born on this day in 1959. And that is the Observatory, Thursday the 16th of January, 2025.